Hi guys, I'm back again with this short video. Today I'm talking about intervention. So the question is, who can do an intervention? Can just about anyone just do an intervention, or you need some special qualifications? So the correct answer to that question is yes and no. Yes, anyone can do an intervention, and no, not everyone can do an intervention. Now, let me explain. First, what is an intervention? An intervention is a planned and structured confrontation with the person who's using the addictive substances. Okay, so this is planned and structured. In other words, there's a strategy to it. There's a step-by-step to the confrontation. Okay, so can anyone do that? Of course, yeah. Anyone can, just about anyone can do it. However, you need to know what you're doing. Okay, so you probably have heard of people who are not counselors or coaches who do sort of interventions on people, and it works. I would say those do work, but they work on principle. Okay, that maybe the person who's doing it does not know what they're doing, but because they're using certain principles, whatever the intervention process actually does work. Okay, so let me just explain what happens in a typical intervention, like in a professional intervention. For example, if you get me as a recovery coach to come and help you with intervention, what usually happens is you call in an intervention specialist or an addiction counselor or a recovery coach. They come in and they work with you. Usually they work with a team. For example, okay, let's say you're doing an intervention on your son. Let's say you've got a son who is okay. Let me just say you're doing on a father, okay, the man of the family. So the father is 55 years old. He's got a job and whatnot, and he's he's addicted to some substance. And you want to get him into rehab, for him to start his recovery. So what you would do is you get in a recovery coach, intervention specialist, to come in. So that person is going to come and have some training with the family. Typically, the training lasts between 3 weeks and 6 weeks. Now, during this time, this professional coaches the family members on what is addiction, what is an intervention, how are family members most likely encouraging the addictive behavior, and so forth. And they also coach on what what to do exactly on the intervention day. So it's going to be structured. Who's going to speak first? Who's going to speak second? What are they going to say? What emotions are they going to portray? So this is really like a guided process. Okay. So yeah. So when the day comes, everyone does what they were trained to do or what they're supposed to do. And there are also qualifications to this process. If someone has got problems with things like anger, if you've got a habit of bursting in anger, then you're not qualified to be in that intervention process with the person, intervention day, okay, because it can get into the way, okay. So that's one way of, that's the professional way. You call in a professional, they train, the day comes, the confrontation day comes, and then, yeah, the counselor is there, the family members are there. The family members would include the wife, the children, and then also friends, like the friends of the father, even the workmates, even the boss. So they do a confrontation, which will be something like, hey, we are concerned about your drinking, and these are the reasons we are concerned. Last time you were drinking and you came and you slept on top of the baby, or the driving under influence, stuff like that. So who can do that? In essence, you do not need to be an intervention professional to do a confrontation like this. It's just that hiring a professional, they know what they're doing. However, just about anyone can do it with the right information. So you need to know exactly what you're doing. You need to know what an addiction is. What are they battling with? So really, you're not getting in there and confronting them as if they are the enemy and saying, hey, you've got a problem, you've got an addiction, you're the problem, you're giving us problems. But it's more of they need help. They've got an illness and they need help. And the place for them to get help could be like rehab. They go for detoxification and then they go into rehab and stuff like that. So I just thought I share this for today. If you've got any other questions, you can ask me any questions below, or maybe just inbox me and I will get back to you. Okay? Ciao for now.